First at 5, a former APD detective charged with manslaughter took the stand in a hearing that could grant him immunity from prosecution. Charles Kleinert is charged with shooting and killing Larry Jackson Jr. in July of 2013.
But his role in a federal task force has already caused the case to be moved to a federal court and may lead it to getting thrown out altogether. Chris Sadeghi is live at the courthouse downtown where Kleinert told and even acted out his version of what happened today. Chris?
Well, Shannon, at one point in the courtroom, Kleinert had a replica gun in his hand and was acting with his attorney, reenacting the exact movements that led to the gun going off and killing Larry Jackson. They also had a wooden slope that they'd created in the courtroom to simulate the incline that Kleinert says the two men were on. He hopes all of this presentation will help lead to the charge against him being dropped. After chasing down Larry Jackson, Charles Kleinert said he was going to arrest him. He told the court Wednesday he thought Jackson was a suspect for bank fraud, and because he had not searched him for weapons, procedure calls for an officer to pull their gun for that type of arrest. But Jackson tried to run, according to Kleinert, with his gun in hand. He said he swung twice at Jackson's lower back to force him to the ground, but Jackson did not respond. Kleinert's voice cracked at times on the stand when talking about the gunshot he said was never meant to be fired. As he went for a third strike to the back, he said Jackson spun around and knocked him down. As he fell, he heard his gun discharge and wondered why, since his finger was on the slide. He said both of them fell face down beside each other, and when he looked over at Jackson's face, blood was coming out of his mouth and his eyes were fixed. And that's when Kleinert said he knew exactly what happened. On the stand, Kleinert said he was crushed and devastated by Jackson's death, but also said he was doing what he believed were the actions necessary to stop crime that day. And this hearing is expected to go on Thursday and Friday, and then Judge Lee Yackel will have a decision to make. We're hearing tomorrow that Texas Rangers could take the stand to give their investigation and what it found about this shooting. We're live in downtown Austin. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.